Nelson Mandela once said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but a triumph over it." The two are mutually exclusive, meaning you can't have one without the other. You can only be brave when things look bad. A knight is only brave when he slays the dragon, not the pig. Bravery only exists when the odds are against you, when it looks like failure is certain and success impossible, when people around you look you dead in the eye and say,
"You? What are you gonna do about it?"
Most people raise their fists. They do this because they want to punch with all their might. This is only natural. First they raise, then they punch. In boxing, there is no such thing as a second. Everything is about timing. When the opponent raises their fist, you take a step forward and violence has become spectacularized. We've become desensitized to it as we see fighters in both animation and live action media performing actions that frankly would give most people an upset stomach. But I'm sure you may be thinking, no way, that's not me. If things go horribly wrong and I'm being attacked, I would definitely go Super Saiyan, right? Right? Wrong! All it takes is a little spike in one's adrenaline, caused by odds that looks tougher than what they are used to, for most people to realize when the chips are down, they choose flight over fight. It takes a lot of courage to steal your resolve and keep fighting.
Captain Marvelman had the courage of Achilles, but Billy Batson has the courage of Billy Batson.
Courage is not only found in a fight. Sometimes the most courageous thing a person can do is speak up. And this is seen perfectly in the first season of Young Justice by Greg Weisman, where multiple young heroes are dealing with personal issues, and the villains exploit these hidden shames in order to get what they want out of them. In the penultimate episode of the season, the villains finally decide to poach these young heroes, using the same isolating logic they used to keep them from speaking up. And it would have worked. But luckily, Superboy decides enough is enough.
Something I need to tell you. Last month.
And by so doing, he gave the others being blackmailed the courage to speak up as well.
Listen. Superboy's not the only one.
Envy's been blackmailing me.
And to their surprise, and the chagrin of the villains, the heroes did not judge them, but rather they embraced them.
You're family. You're one of us.
I assess the power of a will by how much resistance, pain, torture it endures and knows how to turn to its advantage. Friedrich Nietzsche. Courage is the brainchild of will. And if the presence of fear is the vital element which validates courage, will is the fuel that keeps courage burning. The will to power is ever present in media, but I'm going to be looking at it through the lens of a fictional character many has called obsessive. Lex Luthor is famous for being one of the greatest, if not the greatest Superman villain of all time. To the Man of Steel, this man of means is just as dangerous as any genocidal AI or alien dictator. To Luthor, he lives in a world where human beings aren't the only creatures in the universe, and irregardless of all the money and power he accrues, in the end he's a man contending with a Superman. Nevertheless, he does not relent. He keeps slugging with the intention of dominating this new superpower world, with the same ruthlessness he used to dominate the corporate world. It doesn't matter if his attempts to defeat Superman destroys a city or leads him to develop radiation poisoning.
There is no cure.
Faced with his own mortality, he does not give up. Rather, by sheer force of will, this man is determined to beat a Superman. So with that, I hope you can see that courage truly cannot exist without fear. Lex understands that Superman could easily kill him. The young heroes knew they could be ostracized by their friends and mentors for their secret shames, and anyone who's ever been hit knows it hurts. As I said in the beginning of the video, courage is not the absence of fear but a triumph over it.
As a new true knight, 五点整晚。